Co-creation and recovery, a divine approach to depression. In life, many of us encounter challenges such as depression and trauma. These experiences can be devastating, leaving us feeling helpless and overwhelmed. However, there is a divine approach to overcoming these adversities, a process known as co-creation. Today, we will explore the concept of divine co-creation and how it can be harnessed in navigating depression and trauma. Divine co-creation is a compelling approach to life's difficulties. The essence of it is the belief in the power of partnership with a spiritual entity, whether that's God, the universe, or another spiritual force that you connect with on a deep level. This partnership is about more than just acknowledging a higher power. It's about actively collaborating with it to design and drive your life's narrative. This idea transforms us from mere bystanders in our life to active participants in shaping our experiences. It encourages us to exchange our victim mentality for a co-creator mindset, recognizing our individual capacity to impact our life's trajectory and the results we encounter. Instead of feeling that life happens to us, we see ourselves as co-pilots, steering our life course alongside the divine. The concept of divine co-creation changes the game by introducing the idea that we're not merely puppets to the whims of life. Instead, we are powerful co-creators who can actively mold our reality. Through divine co-creation, we claim the power to direct our lives and become the change we wish to see. It's a shift from passivity to active participation in our life journey, fostering empowerment, resilience, and spiritual growth. When grappling with the heavy burdens of depression and trauma, it's easy to feel like you're wading through a sea of hopelessness, adrift and disconnected from the world. This is where divine co-creation steps in to throw a lifeline. It serves as a gentle reminder that you are never alone, and there's a higher force ready to guide you back to the shore. The act of divine co-creation encourages you to collaborate with this higher power, bringing a sense of purpose and direction back into your life. This spiritual partnership can serve as a beacon, leading you out of the darkness of despair and towards a path of healing. When you engage with the divine to co-create your reality, you are infusing your life with a renewed sense of meaning, helping to counteract the feelings of desolation and disconnection that often accompany depression and trauma. Ultimately, divine co-creation becomes a crucial compass, guiding you through the stormy seas of mental and emotional turmoil towards the calmer waters of recovery and well-being. In our combat against depression, divine co-creation provides a powerful weapon. It shifts our perspective from feeling lost in darkness to seeking out the light that's guided by a higher power. When we embrace our role as co-creators, we begin to realize that we hold the power to mold our thoughts and actions towards positivity and wellness, in alignment with our divine partner. It's like having a lighthouse guiding us through the fog of despair, towards a safe harbor of mental health and stability. It requires us to step up, take the wheel, and steer our minds towards healthier shores, using the divine energy within us and around us. Embracing this active role in our healing process can significantly transform our journey with depression, reminding us of our inherent strength and capacity to create a better mental and emotional landscape for ourselves. Trauma can leave profound imprints, causing us to feel trapped in a loop of painful memories and overwhelming emotions. Divine co-creation, however, can serve as a liberating force, offering a transformative perspective to overcome these crippling effects. By harnessing the power of co-creation with the divine, we can rewrite our narrative from one of victimhood to one of survival and strength. In the throes of trauma, it's easy to feel like life is happening to us rather than for us. But divine co-creation shifts this perception, showing us that we have the ability to shape our future, despite our painful past. It empowers us to change the narrative, to step out of the shadow of victimhood and into the light of resilience and recovery. By partnering with the divine, we can redefine our relationship with our past, no longer remaining bound by its shackles. Instead, we acknowledge it as a part of our journey, but not the dictator of our destiny. Through divine co-creation, we develop the ability to view our past from a fresh perspective, gaining insights and lessons, rather than remaining mired in pain and regret. Practicing divine co-creation doesn't mean denying or minimizing the impact of trauma. Instead, it involves acknowledging the pain, but also recognizing our inherent capacity to heal, grow, and thrive despite it. As we align ourselves with the divine, we begin to see ourselves not just as passive recipients of life's harsh blows, but as powerful co-creators capable of carving out a brighter future. With divine co-creation, the trauma healing process becomes a journey of transformation. We no longer merely survive our past, we rise above it, reshaping our life trajectory towards resilience, healing, and growth. It is through this divine partnership that we truly begin to reclaim our lives from the grip of trauma. Incorporating divine co-creation into your daily life can be an enriching and transformative experience. One of the most effective methods to achieve this is through regular meditation or prayer. By dedicating quiet moments to connect with the divine, you can cultivate a more profound spiritual partnership. It allows you to tap into your innermost thoughts and feelings, inviting divine guidance and support into your life's journey. Another powerful tool for divine co-creation is visualization. By envisioning your goals, dreams, and the life you aspire to co-create, you can direct your energy and actions towards them. This practice helps align your intentions with the divine, strengthening your co-creator mindset. To reinforce this co-creation mentality, using affirmations can be extremely beneficial. Positive affirmations can aid in shifting your focus from challenges and uncertainties to possibilities and potentials. They serve as daily reminders of your power as a co-creator, helping to inspire and motivate you towards your objectives. Finally, journaling can be a highly therapeutic way to practice divine co-creation. By documenting your thoughts, emotions, and aspirations, you can gain a clearer perspective on your life and your co-creation journey. It also allows you to track your progress and acknowledge the divine interventions and guidance you have received along the way. Remember, divine co-creation is not a one-size-fits-all approach. The methods you choose should resonate with your personal beliefs and spiritual practices. So, experiment with these techniques and discover what works best for you in this journey of co-creation and self-discovery. In the realm of divine co-creation, faith is not just a passive belief. It's an active and powerful force that energizes our journey towards recovery and healing. It's like an inner compass that guides us through the fog of challenges, reminding us of our inherent capacity to co-create positive outcomes with the divine. Our faith in a higher power, coupled with the belief in our ability to shape our destiny, provides a solid foundation of resilience and fortitude against life's adversities. This faith equips us with the courage to face our deepest fears and the tenacity to navigate through the labyrinth of hardships, consequently fostering a journey of recovery from depression and trauma. In essence, faith in divine co-creation is a beacon, illuminating our path towards healing, transformation, and self-discovery. It's the thread that connects us to the divine, enabling us to co-create a tapestry of experiences that reflects our hopes, dreams, and aspirations. The power of faith in divine co-creation, therefore, is not just about spiritual belief, but about an active engagement in a divine partnership that propels us towards growth, wellness, and a more fulfilling life journey. Embarking on the path to recovery from depression or trauma is a profound and personal journey. This voyage, however, need not be solitary. It can be a collaborative endeavor, a divine partnership. Herein lies the essence of divine co-creation. Rather than merely weathering the storm alone, it involves an active, empowering alliance with a higher force. It's about recognizing that we are not helpless drifters adrift in life's turbulent seas. We are, in fact, captains of our ship, co-navigating with the divine to chart our course towards healing and wholeness. The process of healing doesn't follow a rigid timeline. It's a pilgrimage, one that is unique for each individual. It can be slow and gradual, marked with challenges and setbacks. But with divine co-creation, we aren't simply tossed about by these trials. Instead, we harness them as tools for growth and transformation. As we align our efforts with the divine, we tap into a deep wellspring of strength and resilience, propelling us forward on our healing journey. Divine co-creation thus shifts our perspective on healing from a daunting task to a shared adventure with the divine. we actively participate in our recovery, co-creating a narrative of wellness and fulfillment. Through this process, we learn to view our challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as stepping stones towards personal growth and spiritual evolution. In essence, divine co-creation transforms the healing journey into a remarkable odyssey of self-discovery and empowerment, driving us towards a brighter and more vibrant future.